Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ricky with Lunchtime Profit. Um, let's go ahead and just make sure that everyone is tuning in. Check this out to the side. Whoa. All right. What's going on, guys? I'm not going to be going live for too long. I think I'm going to go live for 10 to 15 minutes. I'm actually really sick. Yeah. Um, I have a really bad fever as of right now, but I wanted to make sure that I covered certain stocks that are actively trending up and stuff like that. So, very quickly, what's it called? Facebook broke its resistance that it had at 180. It had a really nice pop up. It just sold off. I set my alert if it makes higher highs from this pullback that it had. It's definitely something that we can follow up with. And yeah, right now it's selling off. No signs of a reversal just yet. But let's make sure that we remember trying to get in a good deal. Remember the ranges that it went low, or how low it went yesterday, with like 169 to 173 and stuff like that. So um, let's go ahead and talk about JNUG real quick. So if we look at /GC and how that performed, /GC had a really nice pop up, sold off and then recovered. It's right around that kind of peak. So one of two things, it's either going to get rejected at around this area, and then this will be the peak for JNUG, or it will continue to uptrend and make higher highs. But as of right now, it looks like it's getting rejected by that EMA indicator, and it's bouncing right around that SMA indicator. So just something to take into consideration. Ticker symbol UGAS is doing an amazing job with that really nice push up. It's sold off just a little bit, but it looks like it's reacted very well. It's showing signs of an ascending uptrend pattern. During pre-market hours, it was reacted very nicely to that middle and top view up, and yeah, so let's see. Okay, so as of right now, DNR is still consolidating right around that SMA indicator. We have that slight resistance right around 460. That's kind of where it's been really struggling to make higher highs and stuff like that. It's been consolidating and holding above that EMA indicator. I don't find this one to be too attractive, so it's just something that we'll have to follow up with later. What's it called? UWT, still showing signs of a potential uptrend, is selling off today. So let's see if we can get a bounce. As of right now, it's selling off with no signs of a reversal. Can we get a bounce on that EMA indicator? That's something that we'll have to follow up with as well. Ticker symbol Gush, Gush with a pullback, right? It's right around that EMA line. Same thing. There's a lot of pullbacks that are happening today. Let's confirm if it's either gonna bounce or continue to sell off. So, yeah. ARQL, I got the alert that I made higher highs today, so it pushed up and it's selling off as of right now. Watch out for the earnings, so I would definitely treat this more as a day trade. It doesn't offer huge margins, so if we go on the 1 day, 1 minute chart, it was doing a really good job yesterday, trading in between the middle and top view up. Who knows if it's going to continue that, but yeah, I just wanted to talk about it very quickly. WTW, still showing signs more of an uptrend. This one's been doing a really good job validating with this curling EMA line, this resistance at $95. That's kind of the break that I would be looking for, and then also watch out for the earnings and stuff like that. EGAN, again, doing that consolidation right around that EMA line, has this margin to push up to that resistance right around $16, and that's kind of what I would look out for. If I were to be focusing on a specific pattern out of all the stocks that I'm watching as of right now, I think because this one's a little bit volatile at the moment, I think Facebook would be something that I would keep a close eye out for. And I mean, the margin isn't necessarily there. I want to see if it either continues to sell off or if it makes higher highs. That's kind of like what I would be focusing on. And kind of the same thing going on with JNUG. Is it going to break its resistance and continue to make higher highs, or is it just going to get rejected by that EMA indicator? And then the last one is you guys had a really nice push up. I want to see if this thing can continue to rally, and if that momentum will be there. Just make sure that you use /NG as a reference as well. Jay, I don't understand what you just want me to break down TMOS? Okay, so It looks like it's up 1.5%. Yeah, it's showing signs of a potential reversal. It looks a little bit more on the overextended side. I could see a potential pullback, and also it has its earnings on 8/1. So I think that's a little bit too close for me to want to swing trade it. Okay. All right. Yeah, so it looks like Facebook is selling off as of right now. No signs of a reversal just yet, so I'm going to set my series of alerts there. But also here, we could see that the EMA line and that middle VWAP are the ones that are acting as a resistance. So we can set a series of alerts and see if we can get an overall reversal of pattern. And it offers about 1.5% potential for profit. So that's really just it for what I'm going to be breaking down for today, team. Again, I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm like really sweaty at the moment. I've been having a fever all night, so I've been really struggling to, what's it called, get some rest. But I wanted to at least go live and quickly recap about the stocks that were actively trading up. I do apologize for the inconvenience. I just need to take a little bit more medication. So yeah, I think we had a couple call outs. Okay, so GoPro is still showing the SMA line to be a potential support. So I could see that this thing is trying to push up. It's also been making like higher lows. So something to definitely take into consideration. Let's see. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Okay, so I see this. So this is Comcast. It's CMCSA. I see it to be a little bit more on the overbought side. I don't view this to be a good deal. Usually when it bounces around the SMA line, so right here and right here, it tends to be a good target for as it will start to uptrend and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I would look out for. But it looks like LABU just broke below support, so I would look at LABD and see if we're going to be getting a reversal. So my SMA is set at the same thing, 180. All right, guys. I really do. Oh, looks like Facebook is trying to recover. Watch out for the rejection. It's trading in between the EMA line and that bottom VWAP and stuff like that. So it'll be something that we'll follow up with. So really do appreciate your guys' time. Let's keep it simple today, and if we have a good setup, I have my alert set, so we'll see if we take a position. But if not, then I wish you guys an amazing Friday and a good weekend. So we'll talk to you guys soon, and if there's any questions that you guys have, feel free to direct message me. So I appreciate you guys' time. Thank you again, and sorry for the inconvenience. Take it easy, team.